Now obviously I love my alliteration, so we have decided to name them Kendall, Courtney, Kim, Chloe, and Kylie. They are the Kardashians. You're welcome. Guys, I have brand new merch available on my merch store. The link is in the description below, so make sure to grab it while you can before we change it out. Hi guys, and welcome back to the next episode of X Life. And today we are here because we are going to be building something that I need quite quickly. This is something that I sort of need to do before I can continue on with the series, and that is rebuild my enchanting area. Now last time my enchanting area was just in one of the parts of my house, but with my current house I'm trying to kind of separate things to give me more reasons to like explore my area and build new things. So we are going to build an enchanting tower. And I have the perfect place for it, right up there, on top of that hill. Obviously a lot of the time I probably will just fly up here, but for now I will eventually put a path in coming down, which is what I've kind of cut out here and done a tiny bit of terraforming just to make it kind of like a path. And then here is the size of the base for our tower. This is what we've got. This is what we're going to work with. And I'm very excited because like, look how cute this view is. You can see the docks, you can see the bridge, the lighthouse, the flower garden, the moon, my rings, and my house. You can kind of see everything from up here, and I think this is a really cool spot for a tower. It's already raised up, so it means I can get away without making the tower super tall and obnoxious, and I can just make it a nice size. So it'll probably go to maybe about here, but that is what we're going to do today. I have all of the materials here in this backpack. It's using all of this. I decided to try and incorporate some of the tooth bricks from my thrashers just to see if I can actually use them, because they're kind of cool and like it'd be weird not to use them if I'm selling them. So let's dive into the time lapse. So here we have it. We have the little wizard tower. It's super adorable. It's super cute. Definitely doing up here means that I didn't need to do it as big as I would have otherwise, which is nice. It looks proportionally really well for like, especially when you're like down at the ground. It just looks very, very clean. I also love the sort of grading I did using the wallpaper craft stuff. So it gets starting off darker and it gets lighter as it goes to the top. I think that works really well and I think it looks adorable. Now comes the important part. I need to put the enchanting stuff down. So if we grab it here, I literally have everything here. I may actually enchant a couple more hell shells so that I can have less of them. If I put down all of the enchanted ones I have, what level will you go to? 90. I think I can enchant some of these to not have to have as many. I need to go down and grab more lapis and bring that up here, and then probably like a chest as well, just so I can kind of keep some lapis up at the enchanting tower. So I'm pretty sure if I pop another one here and another one there, that should be 150. There we go, 150. I can then just sort of pop down another couple at the back here as more decoration rather than anything else. I will pop my barrel there, which I'll put my lapis in. I can pop my grindstone on the wall next to it. We also have this altar of the sea, which I don't really understand what it does, but let's pop it there. And there we go, we have my little enchanting area at the top of this wizard tower. I think it looks super cool. It's a fun way to kind of house my enchanting stuff rather than just it taking up part of my house. I also use trapdoors instead of slabs so I could actually get away with having a sort of sharper staircase. And also it sometimes is quite nice to mix up the wood texture using the spruce. I think it looks really cool. Plus, even if I stand there and open it, even that fall isn't going to kill me. So it might kill other people if they try and use my enchanting area, but it won't kill me. So that's always good. Now, the other thing I want to do up there in the enchanting tower is enchant some things. But you might be like, Scott, your armor's already really good and you have sick tools. What else can you enchant? Well, I can enchant another set of armor. Cause on stream I've been killing withers, and here we have 38 nether stars. We are going to craft ourselves nether star armor. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have full nether star everything. It's great. Now, I'm not going to put that on yet until we've enchanted it. So my plan is we need to go up there and enchant a bunch of things. And then we also might need to play around with some of the books that I've got. But let's head up there and do that now. So I have added some different little magic art things. They're all to do with like different schools of magic in the fantasy world, like different, like that's illusion, that's transmutation, like abjuration, things like that. They're just different skills of magic, but they look quite cool and mystical, and I think they look quite cool. Also kind of reminds me of like the 4 elements, so like we love that. Now gets on to the exciting part. I need to enchant all my gear. Okay, so after a few trades with some villagers, a few trips back and forth between my house and such to get anvils and such, we have nether star armor. I look sick. So on the helmet, I have protection 16, rebounding 18, unbreaking 14, occult aversion 6, respiration 16, and aqua affinity. On the chest plate I have fire protection 20, rebounding 18, thorns 8, unbreaking 14, and occult aversion 5. On my leggings I have unbreaking 14, protection 14, rebounding 17, and occult aversion 5. And then in my boots, I have feather falling 27, occult aversion 5, fire protection 17, unbreaking 14, rebounding 16, and depth strider 14. It's some pretty strong armor. I should be fine for a while. So with that out the way, I can pop all of my lapis back in here. I've got an anvil up here now, so I can do some enchanting with other things if needed. And what I think I'm going to do is up here I have this armor stand, which I don't really need. I'm actually going to remove both of these shelves for this plan, because what I want to do is make a little kind of glass armor cabinet. I think it could look really cute. So what I'm going to need is some aura lamps, which I have here, and I'm going to kind of turn it into like a double. Oh no, wait, I can't turn it into a double. Interesting. Actually, no, I can. I'm going to take out the floor there, and I'm going to put aura lamps in the floor. Then I'm going to grab the armor stands, which I've got one here, and I will pop it there. I'm going to grab this one, and I'll pop it there. On this one, I'm going to put my obsidian armor, because this is the first armor I've had of the series. It's very strong, and I kind of want to remember it. I don't want to just shove it away anywhere. And I now have an empty slot for another armor set. Let's have a look at chest plates and see. I can make quartz armor. Let's make quartz armor. It'll be a nice contrast to the obsidian. Cute! Okay, and all we're gonna do is pop down the glass like so. I'm gonna just break that, put a wall there and put the piston down, and then just redstone like so. Break that, break this again, pop it there with more redstone, and then when I break it all, when we stand back, you've got the armor stands in a little glass cage. But that looks super cute. It looks like they're holding hands. Aww. So, since the last clip, there have been some changes. We have some new mods on the server now. And one of them I want to kind of dive into right now. Right this sec, like right now. So I know we only just got the nether star armor, and I do plan on keeping it on for a while. But we now have a new mod that lets us have multiple sets of armor. Now the armor doesn't stack as in like the abilities, but what it will do is stack the aesthetic. So if I make myself here this ender armor, because it's teal, and I click this little button, I can put in the ender armor like so, and now I have the ender armor. So I have the blue teal like cyan aesthetic, but I still have all the stats of my nether star. And it means I could also like mix and match them. Like I might just do that for now, where I'll keep the helmet and the boots, but then have my nether star chest plate and leggings. I think that's kind of a cute aesthetic, because it's like I'm wearing a colourful hat and some shoes. I've been messing around with what the capabilities of this online picture frame can actually do, when I made a fascinating discovery that they do work with PNGs, as in transparent backgrounds. So I gave myself a little kitchen clock. I mean, I won't ever tell you the time, but I thought it was just cute. A nice little addition there. And that's something I can kind of play with in the future, which I quite like. And I think it'll be a really fun thing for us to play with because you can actually put the picture frames on anything. Like, look, if I grab, I'm going to pop it here and I'm just going to pop this in. And I think the width I maybe want to be like, I'll try 2, but it might be too stretched. Oh, it isn't. Look, we have a little doormat. It says hello. How cute is that? So now I can like put like doormats. I can get fancy kind of rugs as well, like different patterns and such to kind of put around instead of just having to use wool. And also going off of the online picture frames, I said in the last episode that if I seen some really cool X-Life artwork, I could replace it above my mantelpiece. I was looking on my Instagram. I got tagged in some amazing artwork by Sculpey Cat. It's technically Sculpey_cat, and she did this, which I love. It basically sums up X-Life for me so far. Flying carpets and crabs, just lots of crabs. And look how cute they are. That one's like just having a little nap. That one's really happy. This one is not bothered and would rather be elsewhere. And then like that one's terrified. One of the other things these mods add are some brand new building blocks and trees, like you can see up there. These are wisteria trees, and they add a new type of wood and the cool hangy down leaf bits, the little dangly bits. So on stream last night, we decided to build ourselves a little koi pond. I've been wanting to do that in this area for a while. So we have the waterfall that comes down there into like a little pond up there with a little pink wisteria tree and some lanterns. It then flows down there into this pond with some koi fish. And that also leads into that little pond. Now obviously I love my alliterations, so we have decided to name them Kendall, Courtney, Kim, Chloe, and Kylie. They are the Koidashians. You're welcome. We also still have our little fox hollow, which is hidden away in here now, which is more what I wanted, a sort of more secret grotto. And the foxes have a new friend. This little hedgehog. Hello. Look at his little face. It's so adorable, and he doesn't prick you. I love him lots. Another thing we did is we moved all the fish from the underground area. So this is now kind of empty. I'm not planning on filling it in. I'm just planning on sort of covering over it and leaving it as like a time capsule of earlier series work. But we did move Leopold and all the other animals into here. Well, this is where Leopold lives. He's in here because he murders other things, so he has to stay in here. There was another crab in here which he may have murdered, but I'm not sure. We also have another mod that adds more crabs because, you know, I need more crabs. But these ones don't pinch you, which is nice. So they can just sort of be where they want. And you're probably wondering where Nessie and Co is. Well, if we come inside and we go upstairs, we now have an aquarium here. And we have Nessie. We have a new crab called Claudia. We have Nemo and Angela. And then we have this little rainbow seahorse called Seabiscuit, who I love. He really said gay rights. He really did. So what I am going to do is I'm wanting to finish off this little koi pond area, and I want to build a pergola, which is, you know, the kind of like outdoor like shelter thing with some vines and some leaves kind of running off it. And I want to build it there and put some benches in, and then maybe do some like path work and such, just kind of make this all a little bit cuter, a lot more finished. So that is what I'm going to work on now, and we'll have a tiny little time lapse of it. So let's go. So here we have my super cute little koi pond like flower garden. I went for a pink theme just to kind of break up some of the blue in the area. But also I think like when I think koi pond, I tend to think of like sakura trees, and that's pink. So that's kind of the vibe I was going for. And it turned out so well. I mixed in some of the magenta and the pink flowers from my flower garden. And these are actually bookcases. These are wisteria bookcases. The new wood from like those trees makes those. And I just knew I needed to fit them into the build somewhere. So I've kind of went for this like pergola area with some lanterns, and you can come and have a little seat at the bench and look out at the koi pond. Super adorable. We have all the koi dashians just swimming about. And I've also put like a little sneaky crafting table because I think I need to kind of hide some crafting tables around my area, because the amount of times that I need to craft something when I'm like here and I have to run all the way back to there to get one, it's kind of annoying. So I think I'm going to start hiding them more strategically. But this looks super, super cute. Now, we have done a lot of building in the last few episodes, and I want to do a little bit more exploring, but I want to do some exploration of a specific area, and that area is the end. We have a new end mod that changes the end, and I feel like I'm strong enough that I could sort of take it on, no bother, but we need to find the fortress first. So that's going to be my plan. We're going to make some ender pearls, we're going to make some eye of enders, and we're going to head to hopefully find the fortress. I don't know how easy it's going to be, but let's find out. Oh, it's that way. Okay, I'm going to start flying this direction, I think, and then I'll do it in a little bit, and we'll see if it puts us in the same direction or not. Oh, it's going back now. Oh, I've overshot it, which makes me think it's going to be somewhere in this forest. Oh, okay, it started actually going down now. So now is probably about as good a time as any for me to start digging down. I'm digging like straight down, but like not, if that makes sense. Like I'm kind of doing it in twos. Again, not that I'm particularly worried if I was to fall. Oh, maybe I should be worried. Oh wait, there it is. That's weird. Like it's weird that the ender eye doesn't take you right to it. I'm just trying to like light this place up. I don't want any of that. There it is. Let me just, I need some blocks. Well, what's happening is you're getting hurt. It's not my fault. You're causing more issues than is required here, sir. Stop it! Oh my goodness, how many of there are you? Jesus. Is it like anytime you hit me, another one appears? What do you mean? Where are you coming from? Stop it! Are we done? I don't really know why I'm using iron doors, honestly. It was just because I kind of had them. Right, let me light this place up. I am going to, I think, use some water there just to get rid of that. And then I'm going to put down the waystone here, and we'll call it end portal. There we go. And then I'll pop these in. There we go. Well, I don't actually want to go in that or anywhere near that right now, you know? I'm not actually that bothered for the moment, so that's fine. At least I know it's here. I'm gonna go home. So another thing that has happened at spawn is Joel, Flip, and Jimmy have set up a little build shop, and like I said when I built these docks, I wanted to see about getting some ships built. I think there's also a shark here. Sir, this is private property, please vacate. So I want to see about getting a ship built maybe here and there, or maybe on the outsides, whatever is easier for them. But they now have a build shop where you can put in orders. So I'm gonna head to spawn, and I have a meeting planned with Jimmy, their receptionist, to put in my order and see how long it's gonna take. Okay, I'm coming up to the build. Oh, this is pretty. There's the receptionist. Hello? Hello, Jimmy.
Hi. Welcome to Build Shop that has no name yet.
Wow,
Welcome.
I love Build Shop that has no name yet. This is very pretty. Did you build it?
I helped build it. Thank you very much. I know you were thinking someone else, but I did help. I'm guessing you're here for
Yes, I would like to commission 2 bolts.
Any size preference or?
I mean, I have a dock already built, so I kind of need them to fit in between the dock bits.
Well, I'll have to make you write it down in this lectern just to your left here.
Okay.
Just as an official order, but as well, we'll come back to you with a price and all that good stuff. But yeah, if you could fill out that book, that would be amazing.
One. You know there's an order in here, right?
What?
There's an order from Callum.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. Right.
Well, I'm taking it, and I'm going to put mine in first.
No, this place is only been open a couple of days. These guys are going to be super happy. Super happy. Have you seen all of the artwork, by the way?
Well, I'm filling out the form that you just asked me to. There's a lot.
Right, yeah, you do it. Sorry, I get a little bit excited
here. I've basically put Scott 2 times ships fit in the dock spaces at my area.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just making sure it's you as well, and we can come back with a price. I'll let the builders kind of decide the price because I don't want to do that. I'm not top dog. I'm just the receptionist. I'm just a friendly face at the desk, you know.
Well, they're a face at the desk.
No, a friendly face. Friendly face.
Face at the desk.
You like my my
do think you're Mr. Krabs.
Well, this
That's
isn't
not
Mr.
actually
Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. No,
That's not him. Whip put him there. I don't know who that is.
Just some random crab.
I thought I'm gonna keep it there because I like the smile. He's smiling, having a good time, and this crab here hasn't killed me, so
That's
we
true.
can be friends. Hopefully, we can meet one day. Hopefully.
Can I get an estimate and a time estimate? You normally get given that when you make an order for something.
Yeah.
I normally
Can I get back to you on that? Can I get back to you on that? Because I'll have to tune in with them and see where the builders are at,
Okay. How long would that normally take?
As soon as you walk out that door, I'm going to be onto the phone to them and I'm be like, yo, we got 2 orders and we need them ASAP. All right. So, and then I can come back with an estimate soon.
Okay.
All right.
I look forward to hearing from you.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You're going to have a fantastic build. And please remember to give us a 5-star review on Yelp.
Well, we have Yelp on here?
We have a Yelp somewhere.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Okay. Well,
give us a 5 though, right?
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, depending on how quick the time
It'll be quick. I promise. It'll be this quick. Look.
I've seen quicker. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of X Life. We got a lot done. We managed to build a super awesome enchanting tower, which I love. I think it looks super cute. We have a lovely little koi pod now to just fill out the area and relax in with our Koidashians. We love them. I'd love to see some fan art like incorporating the Koidashians in some way or another. I'm not sure how you would do that, but like, I'd love to see it. We also managed to find the end portal, so we can maybe see about doing that in another future episode soon, just to kind of get in there, maybe get ourselves an elytra, which would be nice because we do have a mod that lets us wear our chest plate and an elytra, so that would be fantastic. And we've put an order in at the build shop, so hopefully soon enough we should have 2 lovely ships in our dock area just to help fill it out, and that'll be then that section completely done. Also, massive thank you to all the amazing people doing artwork for the series, like some of this stuff that you are seeing on screen now. If you want to see your artwork possibly included in a future episode, make sure to tag me on Instagram and Twitter using the hashtag DangXLife, as that is what I do to try and find some of them and showcase my favorites. So remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!